In this video, we're going to look at lists. Lists are useful in organizing data on a web page. You may need a list to provide directions from point A to point B. You may need a list to display all the items needed on a camping trip, or you may need a list to house terms and definitions. Whichever case, lists are what you will use in HTML. Using the first example, let's look at the ordered list element. This is the element we want to use when creating a list that requires order. In this case, directions definitely require order. If they're performed out of order, you're going to be lost. Now with the ordered list element, we will include numerous list item elements, each containing an individual step. I'll go ahead and make up a few directions here. Notice each step is contained within its own list item element. Alright, now that we have a few list items contained within our ordered list element, let's save the page and open it up in the browser. We now have an ordered list of directions being displayed. By default, the ordered list element uses numbers to order the list items. We can choose this marker by using the type attribute and assigning one of the following values. I'll quickly go through each one to give you an idea of what changing the type does. We can also nest an ordered list within another ordered list by including an ordered list within a list item. Just make sure to include all the necessary closing tags in all the right places. Moving on, let's use the second example mentioned previously to look at the unordered list. As the name entails, the unordered list will be used whenever creating a list where order does not matter. In creating a list of items to take camping, order normally doesn't matter. So let's create an unordered list here by using the unordered list element. As with the ordered list, list items will be used here to house each list item within the unordered list. I'll go ahead and add a few list items, save the page and open the browser. And we can see we have a list of items, but this time there is no order. Each list is represented with a bullet point. As with ordered list, unordered lists can be nested within each other by including an unordered list within a list item element. As mentioned previously, make sure to include all the necessary closing tags in all the right places. Using the last example mentioned at the beginning of this video, we'll now look at a description or definition list. Say we have a glossary on our web page of terms we'd want the user to know. Using a definition list, we'd first use the definition list element to house the terms and definitions. Then we'll use the definition term element, in which we'll include the term we are going to define. Then we'll use the definition description element, where we will add the definition for the term above. These are the three lists you will use in HTML: the ordered list, the unordered list, and the definition or description list.